Hey everybody, Mikeycat Outdoors here. So what are we doing today? Well, I did a video a little while back. Hasn't been shown yet. By the time this one goes out, it'll be out there. It was a 5 backpack roundup for 40-liter backpacks. And one of them on that array was LiteAF Curve40 liter with full suspension and Ultra 200 fabric. So I got a few accessories since then, so let's check it out. And here's the real star of the show, Mr. LiteAF.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Mr. LiteAF. Yeah, I'm a backpack, and I am LiteAF.
Alright, so here's the LiteAF Curve40. It's a 40-liter backpack with Ultra 200 fabric. It's got the more heavy-duty mesh on the back, side pockets, and all that good stuff. It's got a Y-strap on top. And I did have a few errors on my last video that I did for this, so I'm going to clarify a few things and show you some additions too. So of course we got S-straps with water bottle pockets built on, pretty cool, and a belt where I added on side pockets. It's got these little straps that you just kind of loop over the belt there, and then let's see if I can show these without tearing everything apart. But there's these little quick clips here that you just kind of snap them in place. You lock the top part right there, and it just fits over the loops on the sides of the belt. So I got one for each side. Ergonomically, the zippers aren't the easiest if you got bad shoulders to reach back and do some of them, but they do work. And I'll show you what else I put on here. Of course, the top Y-strap, I did finally figure out how to adjust this to be tighter. So this part does not have any like strap going down. It's actually double looped and goes up to this little buckle here, and so you got to pull it from this side, and then you got to shuffle it and readjust it through this buckle in order to shorten this, to tighten it down to the body a little more. And then on the other end, of course, you've got your standard end strap, which that one's easy schmeezy, lemon squeezy, but these ones were a little tricky when I hadn't really figured them out yet. I hadn't played with them. And a video I did was kind of getting dark, so couldn't really see them too well, but these ones will adjust down, so it's not too bad, but it's not as straightforward as some other straps that I've had where you've got, you know, an actual pull tab down there, which I think would make it easier, but it is what it is. So opening up the pack, unroll this. So inside the Curve40, I put on these little glue-on pads, and I got a little zippered pouch there. So kind of like what I've got in my ULA Circuit, Gnome, and all them. They've got a little, you know, pouch that you could put a little loose cash, your keys, your wallet, whatever in there, so you don't lose them. So this one I just went ahead and got that additional accessory to add on there. And then other thing I want to show you guys too is here for the frame of it, since this just has the verticals, you can see you've got the aluminum stays in there, and they're just velcroed in, and they just run down the length of it. So this is not a hoop style one. The ULA packs have a hoop style where they've got a little piece of Delrin or whatever, you know, and then loop going around the top, a little wire loop or something. And the Durston CAC was kind of like that too, where it's got, you know, a little bit of lateral support. This one's just got vertical support, so it still works pretty well. It's just if you're scrambling in some weird rock areas, it may or may not make a difference. I think it's just all subjective, really. But yeah, you can get some of these accessories, add them onto your pack if you're not a gram weenie. And I also found out that little extra bag of stuff was not actually for cross-membering across the front of this, because like on my ULA, it's got the Lycra pouch instead, and they've got the little shot cord crisscrossing. But this one actually, I got a little tighter than it needs to be, but you can tighten these down, and you've got 2 up here at the top, 2 down here at the bottom, you know, for each side. So it's a set of 4. So these are basically your trekking pole loops. So you can just tighten your trekking poles in and secure them into your frame there, and that'll give you additional support too if you need it, as well as just freeing up your hands. But yeah, the backpack's fairly comfortable. Like I said, the only thing I would probably miss on it is just the lack of the load lifters. I don't have anything in it right at the moment. But the hip belt's nice, you know, it goes on well. My last video I kind of went in a little more detail on it. But you won't do wrong getting this, or the Durst & Kakwa, or the ULA packs, or, you know, any of the major cottage industry packbacks that are out there. They make pretty good ones, and it's all just kind of depends what your preferences are, what your needs are. You know, if price is it, if it's fabric, if it's, you know, some coolness, peer pressure factor, whatever it is. I mean, anything you're going to get from a cottage vendor is going to be a lot better quality than anything you're going to get at REI. It's going to be a heck of a lot lighter, and it's going to probably last you a bit. So, you know, there's a lot of good resources online that you can search through. You know, I've gone through, you know, Lighter Pack, Garage Grown Gear. I've gone through, you know, all these outside magazines and everything else on there, you know, and just researched around, see other YouTubers got stuff, and you get a little bit of an idea after a while, you know, what's on the market. And yeah, I mean, I'd say this is a pretty good pack. Like I said, I got this one in the you know, ready-made, ready to buy, you know, kind of thing, so it only took a few days for them to ship it out, as opposed to waiting like 8, 9, 10 weeks for them to custom make one. If you want a custom one, you want some bright kaleidoscope pattern, or something that looks like weed, or something that looks like, you know, psychedelic colors, you can get that from them. That's one of the neat things about LiteAF. They've got a really good color palette. Only other ones I've seen that are really like that was Hilltop Packs, and they're currently not making their pack for the moment. They had theirs in DCF, but if they go to an Ultra, then I would expect that to be another pack that would be kind of similar in terms of color spectrums and availability. So anywho, I'm going to wrap this up. So if you like what you've seen, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. If it sucks, give me 3 thumbs down. There you go. You see? 1 thumb down, 1 to cancel. Oh wait, no. Give me 2 thumbs down and 1 thumb up. There we go. Gotta do my math. So anyways, I'll catch you again in the outdoors. As always, thanks for watching. Now it's time to go pick me some pears.